What's up, YouTube? This is James, and I'm back with another NF reaction. This time, I'm doing the song called Time, which is next on the list. It looks like there's an actual video for it, so I'm going to go ahead and watch the video and react at the same time instead of having the lyrics up. So hopefully I can catch everything that's going on. We're going to go ahead and get into it. If you hear my dog barking, he likes to do that when I make a video. Quiet the rest of the time. Go figure. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Before I do, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment when it's done or just whenever you want. But here we go. NF Time. So it looks like a couple getting into a fight, obviously. I don't know if it's supposed to be represent any couple, or him and his girlfriend, wife, or like maybe parents or something. Not sure, but that's what I'm seeing so far. I think I've heard this before. Has this been on the radio? Didn't realize that I ever heard NF song on the radio, but that automatically off the top sounds familiar. Let me know if this is a single or something that maybe I guess it would have been. I mean, I listen to Sirius, so it would have been the pop channel or one of the local like LA, New York channels or something. So basically, he's talking about, from what I could tell, a fight that he's had with his significant other, and you know how pretty much every relationship goes. You know, you're angry, I'm angry, we don't want to go to bed angry. Which, you know, the old saying is you're not supposed to go to bed angry, you're supposed to deal with it before that, but she's taken off. And he's talking about, you know what, I'll be here waiting when you decide to come back, if you come back, kind of, you know, just letting her know that he loves her, and probably sorry for what he did. That's what it sounds like. I know it's time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, grab you up the wall when I'm working. Actually, I'm probably worse when I'm not. You don't deserve it, make you nervous because you know I'm a break soon. Every time I knew I said something that hurts you, acting like I'm gone. So he's talking about basically the fact that she can't handle his, I don't know, neurosis as being a little bit crazy. You know, anxious when he's working, worse when he's not working, drives her up a wall. Go back a little bit here. Yeah, that's what I was going to pick up on. Whenever he does something like that, he says something that he doesn't mean, but it hurts her. He probably knows it deep down that what he's saying is going to hurt her, but it's just one of those things that comes out at the spur of the moment. You don't mean it, but it's those things that dig the deepest, because I think when you know someone so well that like you can push their buttons better than anyone else, so you do say stuff that you don't mean just because you know it's going to dig at them for whatever reason. That's a deep little phrase right there. Acting like I'm gone, but we're in the same room. The quiet treatment. You know, we've all dealt with it. Piss somebody off. Usually it's a dude pissing off a woman, just the way it goes, and you know, she gives you the quiet treatment, which and acts like you're not there. Sometimes it's no big deal. Other times, depending on like how much you really messed up, it could be a real big deal. Other times it's just kind of them trying to get your attention. And it could go both ways. Dudes can get the quiet treatment too. And then, of course, there's some guys that they're probably like, yeah, good, give me the quiet treatment. I'd rather sit here quiet and not hear you. But it doesn't sound like this is the situation. I don't like to be wrong, but I know that you relate to. So it sounds like they're both strong, strong-willed people. So yeah, telling everybody who'd be better alone. No, it's not the truth. Just look at him. You can tell. He's talking about how he's a wreck. So again, more talk. Just as something you do whenever you get into a fight. Again, more self-doubt coming from him, and a lot of talking about pushing her away because she's there, she loves him, they love each other, but a lot of times coming from what sounds like a broken home and crazy environment growing up, you tend to push the ones you love away, the ones that know you the most and can be the most vulnerable to, or are the most vulnerable to, or even the ones you should be the most vulnerable to, but you don't open up to them, you push them away. It's hard to have a relationship that way. So that's nice because he's saying that even if we do both break down and cry and go to bed angry, he knows that it's going to be okay. He's going to be there waiting. Go back a little, make sure I got that right. Promise I'm changing. So he knows he's got issues, stuff he needs to deal with to change, and sounds like they talked about it before or something. Just need time. Is this video going in reverse? It's almost like the video is going back through their relationship to show you how they got to the point of the fight that they were in, and how maybe they were kind of growing apart through showing it backwards. How they were, she's leaving, and then they were in bed together, and then they're showing them in the daytime, they're not really talking to each other, kind of distant. But he's talking about, at the same time, he's talking about, they were fighting before they even got married. Let me catch that. Let me go back to that. I was paying too close attention to the video. So passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. So yeah, two strong-willed people going at each other. I mean, they know each other so well. But that's part of the problem, I think. At first, everyone agrees with everything the other one says, they're in love, and then they start to realize that they can open up to each other, and a lot of times it leads to arguments and fights. Looking at life, overanalyzing everything. Always depressed, trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn as me, maybe not, but you're close to it. Got a lot of issues I'm trying to work through them. Going to therapy before you something that's worth doing. When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments, and I know it hurts knowing that I carry this weight on my chest, making it difficult for me to open up and connect. A lot of regrets, I apologize for all of the stress. That's not what I meant to do. You know I love you to death, even if it's breaking down tonight. All right, so let's go back a little bit there. Looks like they were going in reverse in the video again, back through, from wherever they were back home. And he's talking about how, again, I think they know each other really well. He knows he's got a lot of issues that he's got to work on, he's got to change. He's going to therapy to try to help with it. He's doing it for her, which, it's a good reason to do it, but he needs to do it for himself as well. Sounds like she knows that he's a kind of a broken person and is helping him through these things, but it's like hard for another person to take. It's kind of what I'm getting here. So yeah, it's like it causes a lot of undue stress, but they love each other through it, and help each other out. Again, it's going back through. I think it's probably going to end up with them eventually be like how they started out, loving each other, being really close, and that's why time is worn on, and they've gotten to know each other, and they've gone through a lot together, and he's trying to change and get, make himself a better person, and work out the relationship. Um, I mean, it takes two to tango, so it goes both ways. I'm sure the arguments and everything like that aren't all one-sided, but it's just the way this is written. So. Yeah, so yeah, they're having like more fun in the video, like showing how they first started out, like kind of in the honeymoon stage, I guess. But he's optimistic, basically saying that through thick and thin, whatever happens, good or bad, angry, you say you hate me, I'll still be here waiting. Just need time to change. Promise I'm changing. I just need time. It's a really powerful image of it going back, in reverse of how, like, if you think about it, relationships really do start off that way. Even friendships, like guys and guys, guys and girls and girls, etc. You want to hang out all the time, do everything together. In a relationship, I was real flirty, stuff like that. And then, something. I think honestly, it's not that you start to not like each other growing apart. I think a lot of times it starts you get to know each other too well and get so comfortable with each other that you start to say things that eventually leads to angst and that's the right word. Anyways, just there's my dog. It says hi, CJ. But anyways, it leads to this division, and it feels like instead of like working together, almost you're kind of working apart from each other. CJ. But that's just my take on it. I really like the visual though. So is he married to her? Is this about his wife? Will somebody help me out with that in the comments? I guess this is when they first met. Well, that was the NF time. Obviously, it's not him in the video, but I'm sure that the entire song is about him and the way he met probably his wife and kind of how over time they've had issues and maybe grown apart a little bit, and how a lot of that has to do with his burdens and the way he's grown up and the stuff he's been through. It doesn't you don't get really her background, but it talks about how she's there to help him, but of course they get into fights, so that he always knows that even if she gets mad and says that she hates him, that and they go to bed angry or whatever, like he's going to be there, she's going to be there, and that's why for him it's worth going to therapy and worth working out, and worth changing. Like, he just needs the time. Yeah, I don't know. That was a powerful song, a powerful visual to go along with it. That's really cool. I like all of his videos that I've seen as well. Um, but I guess yeah, that's my reaction to enough time. Let me know if I missed out on some stuff. If you know, maybe I didn't catch on to some things there. But I think that what I saw, what I heard, that's kind of just my initial, obviously, reaction. But let me know what you thought in the comments. Like the video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll go ahead and go to the next song on the album. I don't know what it's called yet, but I'll do that. And for all of you guys asking, for Mansion and therapy, all that stuff. Hopefully that's the right name. Um, I know Mansion is. Whenever I finish this album, because I accidentally started on it, then I'll go back to the beginning and start on those, and move all the way through. So hopefully, you have patience with me in doing that, and also hopefully I can do it quicker than I have been. But again, hit the subscribe button and let me know what you thought. And until next time, deuces.